You want to know everything? Well, here it is. The celebrity that reached out to me was Paula Dyer. Socialite and blogger many of you probably follow. Don't. She's best known for her affair with Congressman William Timmons, her best friend's husband. It gets worse. She was married to Ron Rallis, a developer in South Carolina. Don't feel bad for anybody because they're all disgusting Republicans. What was interesting about this affair is that the media hadn't really caught on to it, but Timmons himself went to the press, Fitz News, and requested a prayer. He did this in order to quash his own marriage, and then he contributed to the legal fees as well as witness tampered in her divorce from Ron Rollins. When I told her that I was completely offended that she would ask me to promote such propaganda, she came to me and said, "Oh, they've only reached out to me to do marketing. I really have nothing to do with the campaigns." That's a lie. According to her LinkedIn, she has been the vice president of marketing since 2022. According to LinkedIn, Ori R. is the CEO. Ori Renat worked as the White House chief digital officer. After 3 years, he left in 2020 to launch Urban Legend. It is critical to understand that in addition to public fairs, food, cooking, and parenting were going to be included. Is that Trodwife content making a little more sense for you? Don't worry, it gets worse. We also have EV Magazine running their end of the anti-women propaganda. And remember, PSQ Holdings that Donald Trump Jr. joined just days after his dad was elected, and it skyrocketed 270%. You want to know what they do? If you're wondering how PSQ makes its money, look at Every Life, a premium life-affirming baby product company. Don't worry, it gets worse. While you can buy those shitty diapers anywhere, they're mostly sold by influencers in an MLM form, meaning that they are actually generating money for anti-choice organizations, funneling it to Republicans, and it's coming to you as organic content. The company even quoted Elon Musk, "Having children is saving the world," in one of their big advertisements. Adding to Urban Legend's team is Sandra Clark. Also, straight from Trump's administration, is the director of marketing and campaign. Interesting how things have started to look extra Trumpy around here. Oh, so it isn't just looking extra Trumpy and anti-women out there on your FYP. What about the Middle East? Have you been seeing something that's a little bit pro the other guys? Let me introduce you to Jordan Tilshin. She's the Jewish vertical lead at Urban Legend with expertise in SEO. She's the pro-Israel advocate and freelance writer, as well as social media strategist. But what about all of this Christian content being shoved down our throat? Don't worry, it isn't just Urban Legend. There are dozens of these, like Flood Me Social out of Florida. Meet Michael Alejandro Manzor. He has a boutique influencer marketing consultancy to flood you, the viewer, with Christian-based content. Connections go on, and many of these people are going to be there in Washington to usher in the new president. I cannot tell you that every ad you've seen has come from those two specific groups. I can only tell you that they exist and what my experience is. I say this to reaffirm to you everything I have said since I got on this app, and that it doesn't matter if it's PragerU, the Koch brothers, Heritage Foundation. They have all operated as one conglomerate. The rest is just bank accounts. They start small. There is no election too small. There is no seat too small. This is the strategy that we need. Not to play unfair, but to learn the laws and play within the system that has oppressed us. We need to question every single content creator and ask if they're being paid. There's nothing wrong with being paid for the content that you put out. Personally, I put a lot of research in. I should get a little something.